Hello, guys. Hello, everyone. And welcome to your last video class. Today is Thursday, 21st May. And well, this is your last video class. This is the last topic according to the syllabus. We already checked the grammar. Today, I will make a reading exercise in order to improve the pronunciation because it's very important to make pronunciation activities. Yesterday during the class, I talked to Javier and I think it was Juan or David. Yeah, I think it was David. Some mistakes in pronunciation, but in general, this exercise is good for everyone because it's a good activity to improve your pronunciation. So anytime you have the opportunity to practice through reading and reading loudly, which is when you read and you hear yourself, is the best way to correct your mistakes in pronunciation, to improve your language, to improve your hearing. So it's a good exercise that helps with everything, no? Reading, pronunciation, and vocabulary. Yeah, that's so important. Okay. So today I'm gonna make the reading related to movies because it's the topic of the week. Then some activities related with that reading and with that vocabulary. And that's it, okay? So we don't have grammar for today because we need to check the last grammar, which is present perfect continuous that I didn't check yesterday because of the time. But today I will explain this, and then the next class, which is tomorrow, I will check the present perfect continuous and also the reading related to the class today. Okay. Probably some volunteers that wants to help me to make the reading tomorrow. That will be great. But if you don't, or if you are so shy or timid, do it by yourself, okay? In your house, play the video with me, make the reading at the same time, and then make the reading by yourself, okay? That is the activity for today, okay? So I'm gonna say like in Spanish, for in order to make myself clear, which is voy a hacer la lectura, okay? Vamos a trabajar una lectura, voy a hacer la lectura en voz alta para que ustedes me vayan escuchando mientras van viendo el video y la van leyendo ustedes también en voz baja al mismo tiempo conmigo, ¿listo? Y luego la leen ustedes solitos, ¿ok? ¿Listo? Y después si contestan las preguntas relacionadas con la lectura. Si pueden hacer ese ejercicio unas 2 veces, sería genial porque van mejorando la pronunciación y van educando el oído y van aprendiendo vocabulario y todo, ¿listo? Es un buen ejercicio, porfa, si lo pueden seguir haciendo, háganlo. Ayuda muchísimo, muchísimo en la parte de pronunciación, de vocabulario, de escucha, o sea, es un ejercicio bien complementario y a mí me ha funcionado mucho cuando necesito mejorar vocabulario, entonces cojo ya textos un poquito más técnicos y empiezo a leerlos y luego me doy cuenta de que estoy pronunciando mal algunas palabras. Cuando coloco el audio y yo mismo empiezo a leer al mismo tiempo, pues, madre, ahí estoy pronunciando mal y ya después se corrige uno mismo, ¿ok? So that's the idea for today, okay? I'm gonna share my screen with you guys in order to make the reading, okay? Okay, well, this is the movie, Parasite, very famous movie, very recently, no, the movie is very recent, so probably this year, no, they won the Oscar, no, that was very famous. If you haven't seen the movie, you have to see the movie. It's very nice. You can watch with subtitles in English or in Spanish, which is better. Okay. They speak a little bit English in South Korea, no, Corea del Sur, no, South Korea, and they speak a little bit English. Obviously, in North Korea, it's the situation is it's more complicated. Okay. All right, let's going to check the reading for today. So the movie Parasite, what the Oscar wins means for Korean cinema. Okay. I'm gonna start the reading for the first time. Okay. Ampliamos un poquito para que ustedes también lo vean allá. In your houses. Okay. Okay, social media went into meltdown during the Oscars, and this was just a snippet. Korean pride in this cinematic masterpiece swept through my Twitter timeline. And by the time Parasite was named Best Picture, winning its fourth Oscar, the voices across the country had reached a crescendo of wild congratulatory joy. Okay, pues tratando de hacer la lectura a little bit slow. Yes, this is historic. Bong Joon-ho's comedy thriller is the first non-English language film to win Best Picture. But to South Korea, these awards mean more than that. It is a cultural breakthrough. For a decade, this country has plowed money into the so-called Korean wave or Hallyu, K-drama, K-pop, and Korean cinema. The accolades from the Academy are proof that this cultural wave has come crashing down on Hollywood. Still director Bong Joon-ho believes his influence is nowhere near that of K-pop idols BTS. I think BTS has 3,000 times the power and influence I have. I think Korea produces a lot of great artists because we are a very emotionally dynamic people, he told reporters outside the Oscars. ¿Okay? Entonces vamos hasta ahí. Voy a leerlo otra vez un poquito más rápido, dice, para que la segunda lectura la hagan más rápido. ¿Ok? Entonces vamos con social media went into meltdown during the Oscar, and this was just a snip. Korean pride in this cinematic masterpiece swept through my Twitter timeline. And by the time Parasite was named Best Picture, winning its fourth Oscar, the voices across the country had reached a crescendo of wild congratulatory joy. Yes, this is historic. Bong Joon-ho's comedy thriller is the first non-English language film to win Best Picture. But to South Korea, these awards mean more than that. It is a cultural breakthrough. For a decade, this country has plowed money into the so-called Korean wave or Hallyu K-drama, K-pop, and Korean cinema. The accolades from the Academy are proof that this cultural wave has come crashing down on Hollywood. Still, director Bong Joon-ho believes his influence is nowhere near that of K-pop idols BTS. I think BTS has 3,000 times the power and influence I have. I think Korea produces a lot of great artists because we are a very emotionally dynamic people, he told reporters outside the Oscars. Así, listo, muchachos, super clear. So when you read the second time, like me, okay, all right, okay. Pues miremos, Parasite. El review, ¿no? Parasite. The film is about class warfare. It is about rich and poor, a universal theme which has made it possible for this South Korean story to resonate with audiences around the world. Although it seems ironic that this social satire about class warfare came about with the help of one of the South Korea's richest companies. But all of these factors combined appear to have created a surprise hit. They orchestrate a very clever and effective release strategy releasing it on a small number of screens in October before expanding it. A strong word of mouth pulled more people in. But building on this success won't be easy, says film critic Ha Sun-ti. I think now the government, the industry, and big conglomerates need to all work together to promote diverse creators and their unique perspectives. Regardless, the Oscars are an affirmation that South Korea is a cultural powerhouse, and it now has a place in the history of books. One more time, otra vez lo voy a leer a little bit faster, un poquitico más rápido, ¿listo? Es Parasite. The film is about class warfare. It is about rich and poor, a universal theme which has made it possible for this South Korean story to resonate with audiences around the world. Although, although it seems ironic that this social satire about class warfare came about with the help of one of the South Korea's richest companies. But all of these factors combined appear to have created a surprise hit. They orchestrate a very clever and effective release strategy, releasing it on a small number of screens in October before expanding it as a strong word of mouth pull more people in. But building on this success won't be easy, says film critic Ha Sun-ti. I think now the government, the industry, and big conglomerates need to all work together to promote diverse creators and their unique perspectives. Regardless, the Oscars are an affirmation that South Korea is a cultural powerhouse, and it now has a place in the history books. Okay, that will be the second reading of Parasite. Okay, so you made the reading with me. Repeat after me, like follow me in the reading in low voice, and then make the reading by yourself. Okay. Okay, let's go into check some vocabulary review that is important here. Match the underlined words and phrases from the passage to their meanings. Okay, algunas que están subrayaditas, ¿las ven? Word of mouth, social satire, resonate, class warfare, a universal theme, etc. Cultural breakthrough. Entonces, de acuerdo a su definición aquí, las ubican. ¿Listo? Entonces, when news or information is passed on through conversation, ¿qué sería eso? Entonces, miren cuál. ¿Listo? And answer the questions. How many Oscars were awarded to the film Parasite, and which was the record-breaking award? So read the passage and answer the below questions with appropriate grammar. Okay, that is very important. Entonces sería una tareita. Y la otra, estaríamos hablando de una actividad de vocabulario muy sencillita. Don't worry. Okay, which is un quiz. Vamos a hacer un quizecito. What movies, what do these words mean? Vamos a aprender qué significa script, screenplay, gender, que ya saben qué es. Cast, ya saben qué es. Character, soundtrack, role, subtitles, list, celebrities, tale, masterpiece, thriller, horror, blockbuster, western, newsreel, melodrama, box office, movie buff, sequel, animated, script. Okay? So choose the correct option, A, B, or C, according to the definition of the word. Script, is a script, A, B, or C. Choose the correct option, okay? That's it, no more. Very short video because we have to check the last topic. Remember, present perfect continuous. And that will be tomorrow. And the reading, okay? I hope you practice. I hope you practice with the reading because it's very important, okay? Es muy importante que lo practiquen con la lectura, que hagan el ejercicio como les dije, y se van a dar cuenta que si lo hacen, les va a mejorar mucho la pronunciación, ¿ok? That's the key. Esa es la idea, ¿listo? Okay, guys, that's all. No more. Short video for today. And I will be in touch on Zoom if you have any question. And see you tomorrow in class. Okay? Have a wonderful rest of the day. Thank you so much.